There it is. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This is Susan, one of Susan's favorite type of podcast, 5 Minutes with Brian, because she gets to just throw everything at me and completely unedited, not warning me of anything to say. And I got to kind of wing it and get to know everybody at the same time. I know a lot of the people we're going to already know that's coming on here, like Rowdy. What's up, man?
Hey, man, I'm so glad to be here.
And look what I got behind me, just in your honor.
That's a nice looking tool. What is it?
This is my very first NW quick pull, and you can see it's beat to hell. Look at it. It's got paint everywhere on it, and it's got the old style. You changed things a lot since this one, haven't you?
Well, we upgraded the chain a little bit. Yep. And it looks like you need some new stickers, some new branding stickers.
New stickers, yeah. But I got that back here in your honor, Rowdy. Thanks for always supporting everything that we're doing. So I know you're back in Washington, I'm assuming.
Finally.
Yeah, you were on the road for what? 2 months or 3 months? It felt like a year to all of us watching.
We planned that for 8 weeks, and the deal was to go clear around the United States, meeting as many fence contractors as I possibly could, shake their hands and do demonstrations. It turned into 11 weeks, almost 11 and a half weeks. And so got to tell you, when I got home, I was really happy to sleep in my bed, because I got to tell you, every single night was a different hotel. I got up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, started working. By 10 o'clock, they kicked me out of the hotel, and I got to shake as many hands until 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, then drive for 3 to 5 hours to the next town, check into a hotel room. I got to tell you, it was a great experience, but it was exhausting.
Yeah, I think I saw you in Florida, and then it seemed like only 2-3 weeks later I saw you in Indiana, and it was just like, I mean, of course, right before there we were at Fence Tech in Indiana, so it was Indiana, Florida, back to Indiana. I mean, you were all over the country, so it was really cool. It was really cool to watch it. I know a lot of us watched your journey around there and all the people you met too. So that was, that was awesome, and you were bringing people with you wherever you went. I mean, sometimes you go to an event and some of the people there was because of where you stopped the last 3 days prior, right?
Well, not only that, but we were reaching out to people on social media, because we post stuff about the quick pull all the time. People are like, if I knew it would work, I'd buy it. As well, come on out to fence games, come out to demo days. If you really want to try it, we're going to be driving in, posting, try it. And so people showed up just to try it. I mean, there was, and it wasn't just big names, big fence companies. There was lots and lots of little fence companies that had 5 or less people in their crew, and those are the people that I was so happy to see, because some of them people have never been to something like that. They never got to come out and eat cotton candy with us. And those are the people I enjoy seeing, because
that was old school, not knocking on the door or throwing some dirt on the floor and saying, hey, I can clean that up with this dandy new vacuum cleaner I got, right? That was some old school sales there. You were knocking on doors showing your stuff, so we could all learn something from that.
Hey, you know what? The other thing is that I've been inviting people all this entire year to the fence show. Most trade shows are kind of expensive to travel, expensive to stay. But I understand we got a deal on the hotel there in the South Point. What's that cost per night?
It's $85. And I mean, this whole show is built around obviously getting as many people as you can, and not just bringing just the top of your company, but right down to hopefully bringing some of the crew in the field and some of the people working in your shop and in the office. Because I really believe if these people see how big our industry is and how massive it is and how much opportunity there is to even move into other fields in our industry and other, learning that we're connected to so much more than just getting into a truck and driving around every day. So I think that's why it was important to keep the rooms as low as we could.
Well, they get to see the new stuff that Sean King's coming out with, or the new stuff in Milwaukee. Oh, we got first.
Whoa, Zach, surprise,
Zach. So I know I'm not going to cut into your time, but
very good, man.
Listening, Rowdy's going to be helping throughout this entire thing, so he won't be pulled off in 5 minutes. But everybody else is going to, and we have no idea when she's going to pull you off. By the way, she's got a timer, little egg beater thing going or something. So Zach. Zach, I think you don't even need much of an introduction.
I'm so happy to be here.
Wood Defender everywhere you go in the fence industry, you see Wood Defender.
I feel like I'm going everywhere too. I'm actually planning a trip to the Northeast next week, so I'll be up in that area. If you guys are up there, give me a shout. I like the old school vacuum door-to-door sales technique. I was trying to think how can I do that with stain? It's like, oh, I got some stain on your fence. Sorry, it looks a lot better now.
No, you need to wear that can. Every show I go to, the Wood Defenders, you got that
Yeah.
little girl in that
Yeah.
costume, the
Yep.
Wood Defender can. I love that.
I wanted to wear the can, and they were
You
like,
should.
no,
No, we'll pay for you not to wear the
yeah,
can.
that's
Keep the
right.
girl,
And
yeah.
I was like, well, I'll get the 55-gallon drum or the tote. Maybe
Yeah, you have a little brush up here on
Yeah.
top of your head.
Yeah.
It's the Wood Defender barrel, right?
Yeah, that's right. I've got the physique for that. That's where my body belongs.
Hey, I'm trying.
You could do like they do at the mall. It's like when they, hey, you don't we like, they want to shine their shoes or something, and they only
Yeah.
shine one shoe, and then
Yeah,
you got to
just
pay
one.
to get the rest to get the other shoe shine. You
Yeah.
could go out there and say, hey, you know what you want? I'd like to stain your fence for free,
Yeah.
and then you go out there and you just stain like 4 or 5 boards right on the
Yeah.
front, and then now they got to pay to stain the rest because
Absolutely.
it's gonna look out of place. Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell everybody about Wood Defender. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys are more, obviously more than just a stain company. There's, product lines and everything behind it. So let's
Sure.
tell everybody about Wood Defender. And thank
Yeah.
you again for coming to the Fence Show. We love having you guys
Oh,
every
yeah.
year.
Super pumped. I'm really looking forward to October. So yeah, Standard Paints Wood Defender is part of Standard Paints, kind of our umbrella company. We do marking zone markers, parking lot, that kind of thing. Wood Defender's been around since the 90s, and that was kind of our flagship line. Once we started that going, it really took off. And so the owners, they thought, let's actually take this thing and run with it. It used to be called Standard Paints Fence Stain. Didn't quite have the same ring to it as Wood Defender. So that happened in the 90s, and Mr. Turner decided to run with it. But it's 100% oil-based penetrating stain. The benefits of oil-based versus water-based or latex are kind of innumerous, but I'll do a couple of them here. So it won't peel or crack or chip, or it shouldn't. Any well-made oil-based should not do that. It'll be good for residual work. So if you have painted a fence, we've all seen that, it'll chip and crack and peel, right? So no product is forever. That's just a given. If you hear of anyone saying, I've got a 100-year warranty on this coating, I don't know about that. Maybe check red tape on that. Maybe just double check. But it will peel or crack or chip if it's water-based. With oil-based, the beauty of that is it just fades over time. So all you have to do is go back and put another coat on. So those are one of the biggest advantages of being 100% oil-based.
Yeah.
Now, can you use it for decks too?
For decks, say again?
Will it work on decks? In other words,
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep.
So,
So we actually have,
not going to tear up.
yeah, absolutely. So we have a couple different lines. So we have a fence formula and then the deck formula. The deck is a more extreme climate formula. It's designed to hold up for snow load, patio furniture. I saw your little co-host that you had over there, Rowdy, your little dog running across the deck. It'll hold up against claw marks, that kind of stuff. So it's designed to hold up against that kind of wear and tear. So, but there are 2 different formulas. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
See, I
Well,
didn't know you had multiple products like that. And the other
Yeah.
thing we talked about was parking lot striping. You know,
Yep.
we work with parking lot people because we pull out the ballards. We'll
Yeah.
have to get together on some of this.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I was going to say, we might have something new at the Fence Show. If you guys come by, 1310 is the booth. We're going to be shaking up the industry. Just
Tell
wait,
me more.
come on by.
Tell me more. What is
Yeah.
that? Right? Well, I was gonna tell Rowdy, I have a 4,000 mile and a 3,000 mile and an 8,000 mile motor oil based stain that I
Okay,
use.
yeah. There you go. That's how it all started. Those old farmers, they took their old used
That's how I
tractor
read
oil.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Then it gets
exactly
it gets
right.
darker the higher mileage. So
Yeah, there you go. Absolutely. Well, I really appreciate you guys having us on. We're doing some of the education too for you guys. We're really grateful for that opportunity. I think that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we are definitely excited to be there again in Vegas. So you guys
Yeah,
come
we
out
made
and
some
see us.
announcements and go vote, by the way, for Zach, because we're going to be giving the Instructor of the Year award going on, and you can go to fenceshow.com and you can vote for somebody, one of the instructors if you know them. So share that link and help them get that plaque as well, and some other perks. It's going to get you on a wall of instructor fame forever.
Awesome.
It's never going to come down
Awesome.
at every show as long as we have the show
man.
going.
I'll have to get my hair done for sure.
Oh, no.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Michelle from Greenwood Fence. My counterpart, Lisa, is not with me, but I did put it as Girls of Greenwood. We are here. Wanted to say hi and so excited for the show. Definitely looking forward to another great year, showing
It's
you
gonna
what
be fun.
what we've got new coming out.
You
You
know
guys-
what? The other year we had the outside demos. We had the outside show where we could demonstrate our stuff outside.
Yep.
You guys were putting up that fence like you snapped it together in 10 minutes. The entire
So
yard.
quick.
And I was so impressed because everybody else is driving in post and having to fit pieces and cut them. No, you put it together and made it look easy. Like even I
It's
could.
so easy. It's so easy. Once you do it the first time, it becomes easier and easier. And it's just getting that little, finding the tricks of the, how to make it go a lot quicker. So, but it's great. You know what? We're very hands-on as far as helping our contractors. They'll FaceTime me, they'll call me, and I'll walk them through any question that they have. So that's one thing that I love about, our company, that we don't just send you the product and say good luck. We're there to walk you through from start to finish. And we love seeing the end results. Send us pictures, videos. We love it. And we'll post it and do a nice shout out for everybody. So
yeah. And I think we did one at Las Vegas Fence, and it was a weird grade change. And from what I remember, from the guys told me, it was a lot of calling and talking to you guys, and you guys
we're there for you.
Yeah, you walked them through it from what I heard, and otherwise I would have gotten some more feedback on it from them. But they said, yeah, no, we just had an issue. They sent us some videos and they talked to us and guided us through it. So you guys always have a lot of energy wherever you go, and it's fun. It's fun to have you guys at the show every year, and and seeing you guys. Yeah, so that's super cool, super cool. What else you guys got going on? Tell everybody a little bit about the product, though, because we all know they don't even know you girls. Yeah,
so we are we handle our composite with our aluminum frame system, our aluminum post and rail system. We have 5 colors in composite, 2 colors in vinyl, and we're introducing something new at this show. So we're very excited to be able to facilitate and help our friends on the West Coast. But I'll leave it at that. So we've got some new stuff coming out that we'll introduce.
No.
Yeah, we're excited. We always introduce new stuff for the show. So we're excited to launch that. And then, but as far as our product goes, we've got our commercial division as well. Typical is 6x6 for our sections, but we can go up to 8. And we've got our 4x4 line posts ready to hit those commercial jobs, going 8 feet with our composite. So, we're rolling that out, doing well with our commercial division, and definitely excited to explore new avenues. We actually just did the architect show in San Diego 2 weeks ago. So that was exciting to be able to meet new people and kind of get our name out there. And but we look forward to the fence shows. We love being able to meet people and let them know what we're capable of doing. So we're excited.
I want to know, do you guys have how-to videos on how that all goes together? Because you guys
we're actually going to be setting up some new stuff for the classes so that we could certify installers now. So we are working on that. But we do have our videos on our website on how to put our fence together. We also now are rolling out Spanish, our instructions as well for, the people who, are installers, because, we do have our guys in the back that help facilitate instructions. I'm pretty good at that, but not Spanish, but we've got our guys in the back. But now we've got both English and Spanish as far as our instruction manuals that, are going to be uploaded onto our website.
I'm jealous. Awesome. That's one of those things I wish I could do. I'm working towards it. Brian was saying that he's got a store up and coming, and it's in Spanish.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's like, we love our installers, and we want to be able to, anybody that speaks, we've got Polish workers in the back, we've got Spanish, so we can help facilitate pretty much any language to be able to, get our product installed properly, because that's important. Like I said, we don't just say, here's our product, good luck. It's our name on that product. So it's you that's installing, and it's our product that's going to be the end result. So,
how long does the product last? Does it lifetime?
Well, we have a 20-year warranty on the product. So, we take pride in all the feedback that we get from our contractors, and we make those tweaks, and we're constantly evolving, making it easier and last longer. I'm getting.
Hey there.
Vacation.
Right, Rowdy. So good to see y'all. Howdy, Rowdy.
Gary, we don't see you that much anymore. I feel like Karen's becoming the face of this whole thing. What's happening, man? I don't remember the last time I saw you in person.
I was gonna say, I think it's probably better that way. Quite frankly. Yeah.
No, we're not complaining. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. We'll
I
keep
mean, day to day, I'm talking to people all the time across the country. So yes,
Yeah.
it makes sense for me to be moving across the country too and seeing you at events and things like that. So
And,
Yeah.
and
Can't,
for
can't
everybody
wait
that's
for the
listening,
Finch show and Vegas and
Yep.
all that.
I
yeah,
can't
Get
wait to
out
see
the
you guys.
heat,
I mean,
huh?
it's gonna be fun. Yeah.
yeah. it's
So
always
for
good.
everybody that's listening, they're with Easy Louver. They are Easy Louver. So one of the most really cool, unique, simple, but yet really cool concepts, huh? I remember when I first met you guys, you had these things, these little things about this big sticking out of Karen's purse, right?
All
Now we're
right.
running around, we're busy. I don't even know we don't know what that is. And then now I see all these pictures everywhere of these finished products. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I get it. And it
so
was just
cool.
a really cool idea that you guys brought to the market. So tell everybody about Easy Louver. And I'm sure, I know you know Rowdy and stuff really well. We all kind of know each other. The four of us know each other really well. So
Right.
we're
Yeah.
pretty familiar with it. But tell everybody else about Easy Louver and how this whole idea came about.
Well, I tell you, the thing when we started this company, people weren't thinking about louvered so much, but Gary was, and he built a louvered thing by hand, which is a pain. And so then he designed and now we manufacture and sell this product that makes louvered so simple and easy. And it's just a whole lot of fun. We keep seeing all kinds of new projects that people come up with, and it's really a lot of fun.
Yeah. In fact, I think one of the funnest new things too is there a lot more builders we're working with on a regular
Yeah.
basis that are, using it to differentiate themselves, to improve. So
Yeah.
super grateful for the large, a lot more builders this year than we have had in the past. So,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. And we
Yeah.
just did like a big website redo kind of thing. And so there's a whole network of builders on there because we have homeowners reaching out saying, hey, I don't want to do this myself, but I love it. And so we got to hook them up.
And you're going to be at
Get
the Finch
this
show.
stuff at?
Oh, yeah. We're going to be at
What's your booth number?
401.
Aren't you guys similar together?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
And we
Oh, yeah,
also,
that's my-
Orlando Hinge is going to be there, and Evan Gardner too, right? Wingman
Yep.
Tool.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like
going to be a
and
fun
I-
show.
It's
The-
like
And I
the
love
small
it.
manufacturers row right
The,
there.
the
That's right.
Innovators Corner.
Innovators Corner. There you go.
Right up
And I love
front
it.
too.
This-
As soon as you walk in the door, it's right there to your left. We'll be
Yeah.
standing there.
Yeah. And this show was built to find products like yours and bring it into the market and kind of expand our market, to a degree, get people outside of the norm. Because I tell people all the time, you're out there already doing this, don't pass it up every time on something new. Don't pass up the gate operators. Don't pass up all the accessories, and maybe they want to do something else around their air conditioners, the louvers and stuff. You've already done the hard work, sell some of this stuff easier. So these louver things, though, when I first saw one, it was about this long, right?
Yep.
The sections.
Yep.
Do they come in different sections now, or is it
No.
all the same? It's that simple.
There's still the 2-foot length like that, but
Okay.
then you can stack them easy. And we have different colors though now. Like we have a black powder coated, and that has just taken off. We have so many people who are doing like cedar and black powder coated.
Yep.
Works out
Yeah.
beautifully.
Nope.
And then also white powder coated, which is just beautiful for along the coast. We're getting a lot of interest with
Yeah.
that.
In fact,
Yeah.
any color you want, really, that's a powder coating
Yeah.
color. As long as you want 50 pairs or more, we can powder coat it whatever color
Yeah.
somebody wants. So
What about like zebra stripes or polka dots?
that we could do that? It'd be expensive, but we can do that for you.
Okay, I know you do it.
Yeah, we'll do it, especially for you.
Yeah.
So they can come see. Are you gonna have some samples at the Finch show in October,
Not,
right?
not only samples at the Finch show, we're going to have a couple of different sizes, so you could use aluminum slats or 6-inch and 4-inch. But
Okay.
we've got a brand new product. It's the thing people ask us the most. Does your product do this? And we're like, yeah, no, it doesn't. But we're coming out with one. So we've got a big new update that's coming out at the Finch show. So
You gonna tell us
That's awesome.
about it?
well, if I told you, I don't.
Oh, Susan gonna cut you. Oh,
What's up,
that's
Brian?
just in suspense.
How you doing, Brian? Rowdy?
So Brian's one of my oldest friends in the industry. we go back. We were young men once, him and I.
Mhm.
All right.
Back in
to-
the 2000s, early 2000s.
Yeah. How are you doing, man? Down there, you
Doing
got
all
your
right.
California shirt on right there. We know where you're at.
Yeah, repping nice weather wherever we're at. Cold to me is reaching down the bottom of an ice chest.
I know, right? So everybody's listening. This is Brian with BD Loops. If you are in the access control industry or even getting into it from the fence industry, you probably heard of BD Loops because it is, I would say, the #1 brand of loops in the industry. I mean, I don't know if it's just the U.S., but I would assume you've branched far beyond the U.S., right?
Yeah, we're all throughout US, Canada. We're partially worldwide, but our main markets are US, Canada, North
Yeah.
America.
Yeah. So, tell everybody about BD Loops, because I think we need to tell them. I mean, it's
Yeah.
when we say
So
loops, people don't quite get it.
BD Loops is a preform loop manufacturer. A loop is a vehicle detection device. You often install loops with gates, doors, parking, drive-through security equipment. It is copper wire that goes in the ground to detect the vehicle to do something. It could open a gate. It can turn on a traffic signal to notify you that, hey, I need to go left on this lane. It can count cars. It's how your morning traffic report is done. And I made a loop that can be used in new construction applications and also replaces traditional hand wrap style. And been doing it since 2001, and we're excited to be a part of the Fence Show. I'm also going to be an education instructor with the Fence Show as well. I'm no stranger to that. You know, I've been doing it with FWA's university, major industry trade shows for a long time, and I think this one's going to be exciting. As they always do, FWA is big on hands-on type education, and I got a lot of things planned for this year's training on the loop side of things.
That's awesome. And I've used your loops forever. I mean, as far back as I can remember it. And we've always done either hand and preform, and you know, whether they're in ground or saw cut, and you guys have just perfected it. And I say this to a lot of people when it comes to loops. I'm like, you know, it's the difference is also the fact that you can call, and the odds are you're going to get you most likely if there's an actual issue or something. You're there all the time. I mean, I know you take your vacations and time off, and stuff like that. But typically, if there's an issue, you're going to walk them through it. If there's a custom scenario and this loop is going up over a speed bump and in front of a fountain that's spitting out aluminum chips or something, you're going to help them figure out how to make it work for motorcycles and bicycles. And I mean, it's not just buy a loop off the shelf and, you know, at Walmart and figure it out. So it truly is. And I don't think, and I can honestly say no one's ever returned one of your loops that I know of. I don't know what's your return rate if you want to share it with us.
They basically don't get returned. They just work. And we have that record because since day one, I've always had a policy of every single loop gets tested 3 ways before it gets bagged. So you know you're going to get a working, completed product. That's just how we designed it. And they're all in stock, ready for same-day shipping. You've never missed a shipping day either. But in addition to loops, you know, we also do all the accessories for the loops too. So we got loop sealant to seal them in. We got testing devices to test them. Loops are our focus. That's what we focus and do well on. So we're going to continue to do that.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. And I'm fortunate enough that I've known you a long time, and I've been through, you know, a couple of your different locations where you've been making them. And I've seen your testing process. And when you say each loop gets tested, you're not kidding. I mean, it's not like a 20-second test. I mean, they're actually gone through some rigorous tests, and everything from dipping in water to, I mean, what you do to go through it. I mean, it's stuff that I don't believe anybody else in the industry does. I mean, they may, and if somebody else does, drop it in the comments, and I'd love to talk to you guys about it. But
let's remember, you only get one chance to get a loop into the ground and have it work. And so I have to make sure 100% that it's going to work every single time. And that's what we do. And we design our loops to be as bulletproof as possible too. So, I mean, yeah, that's what we do. That's what we're focused. That's why we're successful.
Yeah. And we got videos of you. Obviously, you've been a huge part of helping us anytime we do trainings and stuff. And we've got a lot of videos. Anybody reach out to us in the comments if you want to hear more about that or watch any videos, we'll drop them in. But we got a lot of videos showing how you, not like you said, not just the loops, but the sealer and the accessories, the rollers, everything to keep it so this goes, Oh, he's coming. Man, I have some good stuff.
Look at this guy.
That's Steve Bryan at the Fence Show. Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
We haven't seen your videos on social media. You look good, man. You're doing good.
Oh, thank you. It's been an exciting year and a half. I joined up with my salesman here back in March of last year, and wow, it's been a roller coaster of changes and updates and integrations and all kinds of stuff over here. So nice to meet you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, so, how are you doing as far as keeping up with technology? I mean, with AI, it's just advancing. It's got to be improving your life immensely.
It is definitely improving our life. It's improving our lives a lot on the actual fence construction side. So as you guys are aware, we have Empire Netting and Fence is one of our other companies in the family of companies over here, and we're starting to see, you know, people writing their own apps and writing their own automations and workflows. And hey, I really need to do something over here with this, and they're building their own systems internally. So that's really exciting. We're also building some new software that's really going to be not just for fence companies, but really any kind of fence company or any kind of construction company that's going to be more project management and financial analysis related. So how are our projects doing? You know, we got these projects that we bid out at this much, we budgeted expenses are this much, and we can now track all of those. And so that's a new release that's going to be coming out very shortly. But on the My Salesman side, just the automations and integrations have been really fascinating. We're now able to tie into all kinds of different CRM softwares and automation systems. So we're seeing people do all kinds of things with their marketing, their CRM, their sales, and it's really accelerating things for our customers.
Nice.
So Randy, I know, obviously, we all know Rachel really well, Matt Warner and everybody. So we haven't had a chance to talk a lot. I mean, as much as I've talked to both of those two, obviously, over the years, right? So tell me about Boggy. What is that? What's that? Where'd that come from? I mean, I'm going to say it if no one else is going to say it, if they can't see your name if you're listening, nickname Boggy. So I want to know where that came from, man.
So Matt and I go way back. Literally, we've known each other since we were 4 years old. We're god brothers, best friends. I've known each other for years and years and years. So I actually couldn't pronounce my last name when I was really young. So instead of Randy Barger, it was Randy Boggy. And Matt heard one of my parents call me Boggy one time, and he's like, "I like that. I'm calling you Boggy." And for years, he was the only person that ever called me that. When I started working for him, he says, "Man, I don't think I can stop calling you Boggy." And like, just roll with it. I'm good. So now everybody knows me as Boggy.
I just picture Matt hearing that, and I just picture him going,
Yep.
Boggy. I'm gonna stick with it.
Exactly.
So are you new on the My Salesman side of it more? I mean, or more on the face of it? You've always been in the back, or were you on the Empire Netting side for a long period of time and then you came on? Tell me about your story, how you came into working with Matt.
Yeah, so I've been in IT for a lot of years. I've been working for other companies, had my own business in the past a couple of different times. And when Matt came up with the My Salesman idea, I actually kind of helped him do a few things, like get his initial website up and running and do a few things. But he didn't have any kind of money to throw at the My Salesman business at that time. So I just kind of helped him, get a few things up and running. And then he had Rachel come on board, and she's just kind of run with it ever since then. And now that all the companies are really growing and accelerating, is like, I really need somebody that can just take the My Salesman part and kind of manage that from a sales perspective. And I need somebody to help us bring automation and technology into the rest of the companies. So I kind of have two roles. I'm product manager for My Salesman, and I'm technology officer for the rest of the companies. So it's been quite the whirlwind.
So Matt works for you basically now. I get it. Matt works for you now. So
what's going on, guys?
So, real quick though, everybody that was just listening to Randy, we didn't get a chance to discuss My Salesman. Awesome program. Reach out to us in there. I'm sure Randy will reach out back to you, or come to the Fence Show and see My Salesman. They're always there. We love their support. Hey, what's going on, man?
What's going on? How you doing, Brian?
Alex, how are you?
We haven't met, so this is all new.
I feel like we have. I just feel like we have, just because of how much we see each other. I guess online.
T-shirt.
Right.
What's that? T-shirt. What's it say on your T-shirt?
It's backwards. Shoot.
No, it's not here. Fence and deck manufacturer, and then you got.
I'm a marketer, so Fence and Deck marketers.
Nice.
Yeah, the guy nobody likes. Nobody likes the marketers.
No, everybody loves the marketers. They're the fun
is there
people.
anybody who's next? Is that? Are we down to this guy? Is that what it is?
No, sales the product.
Alex, thank you for all your support and everything you've been doing too, with helping with marketing and stuff for us too, and you know everything we're doing on the fence show and stuff. And you're going to be helping out with some of that marketing on that at the expo with trainings and stuff, I believe as well. So I saw some of that. Let's tell everybody about your company though, and see what we got going on with you guys.
Sure. So the company's name is Fence and Deck Marketers. Try to make it nice and obvious, you know, what we do. So we're marketing for fencing and decking companies, and those are the only types of companies we work with. So very niche focus, and really in the past, before starting it, I would work with kind of anybody and everybody, but I really wanted to focus on these industries. And ever since starting it, we've got really immersed in both of them. But basically what we provide is we do websites, SEO, optimized for AI, which is huge now, Google ads, Facebook ads, social media. So yeah, basically all digital marketing services, and you know, just for fencing and decking.
Nice.
Yeah, and we've got some pretty hardcore dedicated fence marketers. We got, you know, between Sam Natello, Benji, and everybody in our industry is pretty ingrained in, you know, and some of the other ones we've got going on. So you know, the fencers, we're a different breed of people. We know our industry, and you got to really kind of come in for a while and get to know us. It feels like, huh?
Yeah, but we need people like you, because, you know, just because you build a nice fence, that doesn't mean the word's going to get around. Somebody's got to spread the word.
Yeah. Best known beats best every time is kind of what I say. You know, there's plenty of guys out there that just build the nicest, you know, most phenomenal fences out there, but if nobody's ever heard of you, you might get skipped for the person that does a little bit better marketing. Yeah, basically. Unfortunately.
So what do you feel is that, I'm going to ask you a couple questions anyway. What do you feel you guys focus more on, like AdWords, or more on you know, getting in organic, or what do you think?
Yeah, so both. So SEO, AI, that's, you know, the organic stuff is really what we hammer on first, because that's where you're going to get the best ROI, typically the best leads. But, you know, eventually that runs out, and if you want to keep growing, you got to, you know, diversify, and you got to go further out. So that's when Google ads, Facebook ads, things really come into play. So yeah, it kind of depends on the business. You know, it's never one size fits all. You know, some are really aggressive, some want to just kind of at the tail end of their career and just kind of, you know, want to maintain. So it's just whatever their goals are is kind of what we tailor our suggestions.
Sit down and talk to them. So you have a podcast, I believe, too, right?
Yes, sir. So Fence and Deck Mastery Podcast. That's and I like, this is a cool format. I mean I love that it just kind of cuts people out too, so everyone's a little bit surprised. It's pretty fun.
I don't even know when it's happening, by the way. I can't even, it's just all of a sudden, and she knows there's probably it's somebody I want to talk to a little bit longer, and she says, I think she does it on purpose. Because sometimes you'll see she brings somebody on, and then we get like a warning, and sometimes there's no warning. I don't know where that comes from.
Have you seen, it's always when you ask, what's the new product for this year? And all of a sudden, oh, here comes Susan.
Come to the fence show and find out.
Yeah, and we're excited.
So tell me about your podcast.
Yeah, we booked a booth, I believe, or we're in the process of doing that. So yeah, I'm excited to be there with you guys in person and get to meet y'all. And yeah, want some training, I'm always on board for that too. But it'd be cool just to hang out and, you know, meet you guys.
So will you be doing some recording and stuff for your podcast at the show? Will people be able to come up and jump on, or maybe get some videos with you?
I've never really done that. I mean, it probably should, quite honestly. But yeah, I mean, I usually just have the booth. We actually bring this really cool big pull-up bar. So you basically get $100 cash. I bring cash with me if you can hang for 100 seconds.
Oh, is that spinny bar?
Yeah. I was at Fence Tech, so we brought it there. I mean, it's just, you know, makes it a fun day to kind of watch people do that. And
oh, here we go. Look at
that. Howdy, rowdy, baby. What's happening? How are you guys?
What are you doing? Why does this say Imperial Sean? What's going on with that, man?
Yeah, so
is this like your emperor status, or what? What's happening here?
I'm trying to be like Brian. That's what's happening. So I'll give you guys the 3-minute elevator story, kind of how it all happened, right? So when I got out of college, I was in the banking world. A lot of people know that. And one of my accounts was a company in New Paris called Vinyl by Design. It's in northern Indiana, not far from Michigan. Rowdy's just over. Well, both you guys were over at my place, so it's right there. And what they're a wholesaler, you know. So they would wholesale they would wholesale vinyl, aluminum, wood, and chain link, right? So there's a big hub for everybody. And during COVID, they passed away. That was also the same time I went to CMM with Steve. So FSG bought them, and I was at CMM. Everything was going great, and I got word about January that they were going to be possibly looking to sell the asset sale of a lot of their stuff and get out of it. It just wasn't really a good fit for FSG. FSG kind of focuses more on larger cities and things. So, big reason to go to these shows is for networking, right? That's why it's one of the biggest things you get from these, the fence show, especially in Las Vegas. And I had met Todd Jeffries from Imperial Fence. So Todd and his wife, Laura, have Imperial Fence. They have 5 locations, Chattanooga, Alabama, Atlanta, Indianapolis, and now Northern Indiana. And I called Todd and I said, hey, what do you think about me and you taking this over? And he said, absolutely. So here we are. We're signing the lease tomorrow and opening doors August 1st.
What?
So anyone who needs material in Northern Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, Illinois, and Indiana, basically from like Indianapolis over to Cleveland up to Grand Rapids over to Chicago. I'm like a centralized, dead in the middle hub for everybody.
Yeah.
So where's your website? Go ahead, plug it right now before Susan cuts you off.
Yeah, Imperial Fence of Michiana. And we have a Facebook page. Give us a like. Imperial Fence of Michiana.
You missed. Follow me on TikTok. Hey, so you guys must have some money or something, because that same asset purchase in like February, I put an offer of like 180 million on. So you guys somehow you guys beat me.
Man, I didn't know you wanted to come to Northern Indiana, Brian. Yeah. Hey, I want to know how you're drinking coffee at 4:30 your time.
We have a place next door, and the girl just said it when I was getting my coffee out of there. She's like, "You're drinking coffee, and this heat's 110 here today."
Yeah, 110 degrees at 4 in the afternoon. Brian's over here drinking coffee.
I love it, dude.
Nice coffee. It's dry.
I could drink coffee. Yeah, it's wetter than the dry heat out there. I could drink coffee anytime. I don't care. Midnight, I'll drink coffee and eat a burrito, and I'll still go to sleep. It doesn't faze me. Yeah.
I got a couple of quick questions before Susan cuts me off. So, how many vendors do you guys have now for the event, like the expo? How's it looking?
There's got to be 150 or so.
Awesome.
Somewhere around there right now. And then there's always a rush, you know what I mean? A little bit. So, I mean, it'll mostly, we're pretty consistent. It's going to land somewhere between 150 and 200, in that range. So it's by the time it's done. So
I'm 100. She's running out. She's running out of booths. They're going fast.
Yeah,
I know.
It's pretty much 10 by 10s. You're gonna have to, if you want something bigger than a 10 by 10, you got to start getting multiple and adding them together. If you can find a spot where there's unless there's somebody that bought one like right, sometimes they buy it like right in between and you can't. So then we can always kind of ask somebody. But one thing about us is we don't move people. You can't come and offer more money to get to get moved from your spot and throw somebody else to the back. It's if you stuck with us and you committed to us early on, that's your spot, man. We don't move the floor around. Sean, we'll see you later.
Bye.
What's up, guys?
Michael, what's up, man? How are you?
Doing well. Nice to meet both of you.
Likewise.
This is kind of cool. So, hey, tell everybody about you. I mean, we've never actually visited. I mean, if we met, I don't think so, huh? Yeah. No, so this is like
definitely
a lot of conversations with Susan and so on. So what's going on, man? Tell us about, is it Alivio?
Alivo.
Yeah, I wasn't going to butcher it like that, Brian. You can't insult people and on your podcast.
Hey,
first one to butcher that.
I appreciate the effort. Yeah, so Alivo, we're an AI tool, and we're built for exterior home contractors. We've got a ton of roofing contractors that use us, and we've just started getting into fencing, and so that's how I found the fence show. I was like, fencing companies found us. Now I need to go find where all the fencing companies hang out. But basically, what our agents do is we answer phone calls and web leads. So Google LSA, form fills on your website, Facebook forms, and we qualify and then book those leads into appointments. So we're
Oh,
reading,
wow.
we're reading calendars, we're scheduling appointments, we're doing it after hours, weekends, holidays, all of those kind of things. I don't think we've ever met. I was at a different software company camp for 8 years. And
Okay.
we definitely worked with some fencing companies then. But it, you know, that exterior trades where you go out, you give a price, and then it's more than just like an hour of work and you're off to the next thing. It's just perfect for us. And the tickets, you know, fence tickets and roof tickets can be very similar in price.
Oh,
and
it's amazing. You take Charlie from One Tap. He's if you know One Tap Connect, I know Rowdy, you do, but as well. But anyway, he is really big on the roofing side, and then he kind of branched into the fencing side. I think one of his first fencing ones was the fence show, and it's amazing how similar the roofing and the fence industry kind of is. Obviously, except one's on the ground, one's on the roof, I guess. But one has a lot more ladders. But other than that, it's amazing how the bidding process and everything works, and the customers are a lot pretty similar.
I mean, just even like the marketing guys are our favorite partners. Our marketing companies are our favorite partners because they're only as good as the lead follow up, and we're only as good as the quantity of leads coming in. My salesmen, like, I'm excited for the event, obviously, to get and talk to fencing contractors, and obviously hopefully get fencing contractors using our software, but even the partnerships that we'll be able to build while we're there and those kind of things.
Yeah, there's a lot of fencers walking around. It's a lot of small businesses, what this thing was built for. So, and we are the show where it's built around small fence contractors from 1 truck all the way up to 20, you know, and it's even 50 and beyond. But it's where you'll see a lot of those guys walking around. And I say this about the fence industry. You may be shaking the hand of this guy that just started last week with 1 truck, or maybe he's working out of his wife's minivan. And, 3 months later, he's got a truck. 6 months later, he's got 2 guys working for him. By the end of the year, he's got 2-3 trucks out there. And he's one of the bigger guys competing in town. Rowdy, you've seen it, right? It's amazing.
Amazing on how, and you get out of life what you put into it, you know. And so I totally see this taking off for you. I mean, everything's getting to where it's automated. I'm fighting it. I got to be honest with you. I'm one of those old. I'm fighting it. I literally make phone calls and answer my own phone. I can see it coming fast. It's one of those things where.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Rowdy, like, especially web leads, it's so good that you wouldn't know any different. And we have a saying where on like after hours calls, weekends calls, your homeowners, they want confirmation now that somebody's going to come out and give them a price on a fence way more than they want conversation later. Like they don't care about talking to somebody 3 days from now. They're like, hey, I want a fence. Yeah. I want to know you can come out and give me a price on a fence.
We FaceTime people on Sunday mornings, East Coast time. So I don't know what time that is my time. All I know is I'll wake up, FaceTime somebody to give them pointers and tips on the quick pull. And it could be Mother's Day. It could be like Thanksgiving. I'll do it. But how long can I do that before all of a sudden?
Rowdy, in all fairness, Rowdy tries to FaceTime me at like 2 a.m. You know what I mean? Sometimes, and it's dark. So it's
Who's this guy? Where did he come from?
Hey, the Motley Crew.
Ain't you 2 guys in the same building right now?
No,
I'm in the office right
now.
I'm up in the heat.
He's in
down in sunny
Vegas,
California. I'm in sunny Nevada.
Oh, looky there, Mary.
Oh, here comes the boss. Everybody be quiet.
Yeah, watch out. I'm chewing gum now. Lou gave me gum.
Oh, right.
Oh, no.
So what are you guys up to? You guys are busy all over the place. You got expos and trainings, and I mean, what's happening with you guys?
Yeah, well, we got a lot of exciting stuff happening. You know, we've got a new website coming up. We've got we're going to be using some AI, and we've got actually financing that's happening by next week. So
wow,
it makes life a little bit easier for those big purchases.
Who'd you go through? Who did was it your own personal credit union or bank, or did you have something like Hearth or one of the big names do it for you?
Yeah, we're using one of the big names.
That's cool. That's cool.
I was going to say, Mary had to dip into our savings account, start financing people, or how's that work?
You would.
That's been known to happen.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want Mary knocking on my door. Hey,
oh no, you would not. Yeah, the Hungarian mafia. You do not want to get involved with that.
But I don't use cabbage.
Mary called you and said your $159 payments due. You'd be paying it. You would be
right? Exactly.
Yeah, I know people. No.
I don't even like the way she said that. Do you?
Well, she's figured out new uses for the NW Quick Pull.
Yeah.
Well, I watched Rowdy doing it at demo days, but that's a lot. That's really impressive.
So tell everybody about your guys, though. I mean, we're talking to you like we already know the product. So what? JC Gurry is a sign manufacturer and stickers.
Yeah, decals. Decals last longer than stickers. But
that's what I'm talking about.
We do make, and have been since the 70s, made the Keep On Fencing or the bumper sticker. And then this year at the Fence Show, we're actually going to have we trademarked it, and it's we're going to have the apparel, so hoodies, hats, T-shirts that say "Keep On Fencing,"
and that's a big deal.
Yeah, and so it's
you know, I wear a XXX, Mark.
We'll make it happen.
We'll make it happen.
Hoodie. I need a hoodie.
Yeah.
Let me write that down. Rowdy.
You say triple XS?
XXX small.
Hey, I plan on eating a burger or two between now and then.
Again, save me an extra awesome.
As I was actually doing my accounting, I did hear a lady talking about their composite and their decking. And one thing to all you decking people, they're a manufacturer, I believe, but we also do decals. So, you know, just if you want your name or phone number on your products, that's what we can do and help you out with that.
Nameplates.
We have nameplates, and we also do a phone back nameplate where it's like a fence sign with phone back tape on it. And when you stick it on your product, people can't tear it off. Yeah. And that's what we want. You want things to stay and keep your name out in front of people to get more business. Am I right?
That's right.
Yep.
So we evolved. We've been in the fence industry, actually, Mr. Gurry, in the 1920s. So actually, J.C. Gurry came around in 1949. Mary's dad bought in 1970, and we brought all the manufacturing in-house. But we came out with the foam back, which Mary was talking about, which it's peel and stick, right? And once you stick it on, you know, it's 90 pounds per square inch. It's not an easy thing to get off. And, you know, the decals on that NW Quick Pull kind of just wore off, man. So who are you getting those decals from, Rowdy?
Get them from us. Get them from us to last longer.
We can help you with that.
This whole time, people would have been reading NW Quick Pull. If you, they're
gone. Hey,
what's going on, man?
So I get my decals from JC Gurry to put on my hinges.
Oh, nice,
nice.
Oh yeah. How you guys doing?
Hey, man, I'm looking forward to sharing a booth with you.
Yeah, I know. 401. I know. If I was listening, 401, man. Right? 401B. 401B.
You know, I think from demo days, wasn't one of your videos ended up being like millions of views from
that was from Vegas last year.
Oh, was it? Yeah. So you had another one though from demo days. You have to see. For some reason, if anybody ever wants to get views, just go get some videos of your hinges. For some reason, I don't know why.
I have to look at that one. But I love it. I love it though, because you know that's the biggest thing is just getting it out there.
Nobody else has a product like that. I've seen your product, but I've never seen anybody else produce a product like yours.
Yeah,
that's good and bad, you know.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's like people, you know, there's no competition. There's no, when you get it right, there's no competition.
Right, and that's good, but it also makes it hard because nobody else is getting it out there. That's a possibility to actually do this. So all the work involved in the business is letting people know, you know, all the marketing, everything is just to let people know that it's available because it's, you know, it's a new thing that people don't know that it's available, right? So that's the hard work. So
let's tell them what we're talking about because it's a unique product. It's not something you're going to walk into just any hardware store and find. So when we say it's unique and nobody else makes anything like it, tell everybody what it is, what we're talking about.
So we just make we make hinge sets for gates that have to lift up a hill. So typically on a double drive, where the top gate's going to hit the ground as it opens. We have a hinge set that will lift the gate as it opens for all different kinds of material. We do some custom stuff, and yeah. So the biggest thing that, coming from a visual person, you drive around and you look at all these nice fences that people did, and what's the first thing you look at is the gates, and the gates just look like crap, right? Because they got them off the ground, because they got open, and the dogs get out. So now you can put our hinges on there, keep everything tight to the ground, and your whole fence job looks nice if you need that, to fix that situation. So
what's the biggest gate you've ever hinged?
I think it was, I think I got a video on YouTube. It was like 25 foot wide, like 8 foot tall, had to go up about 20 inches. And they put an operator on it. Yeah. Chain link. Sorry.
That's where we get 1,000 comments saying that would never lift 500 pounds. That would never, remember though? It's like, yeah. But,
yeah.
They just tear it apart. They try, the online stuff, but it is true.
Well, that one actually, so that one actually failed a little bit when they first put it on. They didn't attach it. And I didn't have the right information how big the gate was. So we went ahead and made a separate part just for on the gate side to double up how much strength it had. We made that, overnighted it to them, didn't charge them. And, I'm like, you guys have to weld this on. Anytime you're dealing with round pipe chain link, I'm kind of changing that a little bit because I've been struggling with that a little bit, having guys be up. My goal is to get everything installed easily in the field for everybody. It's not, I don't want them to have to think through stuff, just bolt it on like you've been doing regular hinges, right? So that's my goal. Yeah. And when it comes to the round stuff, it gets a little tricky. And when you get to the bigger gates, there's a lot of torque on there and stuff. So typically you're going to end up having to weld stuff on and do stuff like that. So
you want a gate that little kids can hang on, to swing on.
I know.
If little kids can't swing on it, it's not going to last.
Listen, you're going to be my tester. I'm going to make it at the end of one of my gates in Vegas. I'm going to have a chair there, and that's where you're going to be sitting, and the gate's going to be opening and closing.
I know a ton of people that use your products and your hinges.
Yeah.
Love them. I haven't heard a single person that doesn't just absolutely love them and end up wanting to stock some in their. Shop.
Definitely picking up. There was some apprehension at first. How's this thing work? How the guy's going to use it? And then, now guys are like, hey, I want to stock up on this. So they're buying, which is what we do, with the fence company I work at, right? So we have them available. So when you have that last second thing, I do a lot of overnights, people need it at the last second. But if you could stock up on them and charge the people, this isn't something you're giving to the people. This is an option for you to help sell that fence. You could put a gate there and have it look nice. Charge them for it, so it's not an expense to the installers. The fence companies. So
everybody come to the fence show, see these hinges in person. If you want to be famous, get a video of it and post it on your social media. Hey, Kevin's gone. Hey, Terry, the
Brian,
man
how
that
are
needs
you, buddy?
no introduction. Right?
What's going on,
You guys are you guys in the same state, if I recall? Are you up in the?
Where are you at?
Up in Tacoma.
Yeah, I'm just down at the Battleground exit 11 on I-5.
Yeah, just about maybe 100 miles south of me.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a small world. You got to go down and visit them. That's the.
I know. Well, I only get to see him when we're down in Vegas at the show.
Yeah, but I need to make a trip up there and do some demonstrations. Next time you have a customer service appreciation day, you call me. I'll come up there and help you promote it.
And we're working on putting one of those together here pretty soon. So I'll get a hold of you beforehand. I would love to have
you. And let me know. I'll help. I'll come up as well. I'd love to see it.
Perfect.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen the branch up there. And anybody, we're talking about Builders Fence here, you guys. And me personally, my relationship with Builders Fence goes back decades and decades. It was back to Bobby when she was there, and she was I'd say she was probably miss Bobby to death. I mean, you call up, she'd be like, "Hey, sweetie." You could call her 10 years later, and she knew who you were, and it was just an amazing lady. I miss her. Somebody's saying Brian's is old, but yeah. But so my relationship goes back, 30 years or so with builders on that, and you guys have been a rock in the industry for small businesses, and I say that a lot because I believe it to be true. It's a place that never turns a small business away, small fence company, and is always, goes out of your way to help everybody. So, hey, I don't want to be the sales guy for builders. You do it, man. What's going on with builders? I know.
We're just moving and shaking, Brian. We've got a lot of good things going on right now. We've made a lot of changes to kind of update our company. changed the new ERP system, and it just kind of bringing us up into the 21st century, which is really cool and exciting. It's made our processes a lot better. Of course, if anybody's gone through that, they know it's a struggle in the beginning, but once things start meshing, everything from our purchasing side to our sales has just gotten better because of it. So we're all really pretty excited about that. And with our leadership, Gabrielle and Steve, we're looking at some new opportunities and new ways to help our customers. So things are good. Things are really good. We're having a lot of fun.
Have you got any new products?
We have changed a lot of products, and as things go with the industry, a lot of things have changed. So we're trying to keep up with that. Especially with the no-dig system is getting really popular. Everybody seems like a lot of people are starting to go to driving posts. So we're trying to kind of capitalize on that and help people out with that, because things have just changed a lot in our industry in the last 4 or 5 years even. So we're just trying to keep up with the trends, always looking for new products to be able to market to our customers. So
you're a distributor for everybody that's listening to the fence and gate industry, and the products you would typically, do you change them per region? Like I know you're all the way from where I am down in Southern California, Nevada area, all the way up into Washington. So do you change your products from Washington to here? Do you find that chain link is different up in Washington than it is down in California or Nevada?
Or wood?
It is a little bit. All of the product lines are different, and even in my market up here, my branch services Idaho, Oregon, Montana, into Nevada, Utah, and Washington. And the way our builders do things up here is vastly different than how they do it down in California, Arizona, New Mexico, even out into Texas where we get some of our stuff. So things change a lot. And even the type of fencing that we do a lot more wood up here especially over on the wet side. Hey, everybody. Wrap it up, she said. Wrap it up.
All right. Do you see Susan there? That is what she's doing to me the entire time because she thinks I'm boring. Because she thinks I'm boring is why. So she does this just in a normal Zoom meeting. I'm in the middle of a meeting and I'm trying to do this, like 8 people in there. She's like, I'm like, what?
Moving on.
Susan.
I know, you guys. So Terry, we will see you at the Fence Show coming up in October. And again, I want to say one thing about builders too. You mentioned Gabrielle and Steve and everybody. That's still a core, and this is perfect because all you guys are the core family-owned businesses here. You know what I mean? Right down to it's pretty similar. Mark and Mary, they're the sons and daughters of the people that founded the builders, and just like JC Gurry and stuff. So it's really cool to see that some of our old school companies in our industry are still out here and still supporting the industry, right? And getting involved. So it's cool. So thank you guys for that. And this, you guys, come on, you guys, we're not, Karen and you guys, we're same thing, right? This is for hopefully first generation. You're gonna pass this down to some more family that's gonna take it over. And Rowdy, I don't know who's gonna take over for you. So
Rowdy's gonna live forever, so we don't have to worry about it.
So everybody coming on and watching this, you guys, thank you. I know we're going on an hour here. I could do this for the next 2 hours and love it, but we will see everybody next week, same time. We're looking at Thursday, 3:00 Pacific time is the new show hours. Well, no, there's no such thing as that. Pacific's the only time zone. You guys should all just start adjusting your clocks.
I agree.
So, October 5th to the 9th, we're going to be in Las Vegas for the Fence Show, Expo 7th to the 9th, and you can see all the people we were talking to today and many, many more. A lot of stuff, cool stuff. This is going to be, I believe, the most exciting show we've had, and almost all of our shows, I think, are pretty exciting to start with, right? Well, this one's going to blow it out of the park, and it's because of all of you guys, and everybody that's listening. Susan, I don't know if you had any last things you wanted to add, but I appreciate it.
I'm just ready. I'm excited to see my family and all my friends.
Can't wait.
Right. I'm the least stressed about this show. I feel like because we've done it so many times that I feel like we're not only ahead of the curve on registration, pre-registrations, and hotel room block, and it's like all the exhibitors are kind of getting lined up. It's just getting easier, and I'm less stressed about every little detail, that's going to happen. I know there's always something missing, like I thought they were going to put a banner over there or something, but I'm the least stressed I've ever been going into one of our shows, and it's because of all of you guys. So
you
thank
do a
you.
good job. You do a good job.
I appreciate
Good
it.
job.
Yeah.
Everybody's listening. Thanks again. Have a good evening. We will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Thank you.
Hey guys.
Adios.
FWA. It's time to go full throttle. Fence Show October 7th through 9th. Go to fenceshow.com to register now. Make sure to check out our podcast, FWA.